Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to build Super P oscillators using the dark crystal that we make from below. I may or may not find a way to repurpose this dark matter residue that we use to pump it back into here. If I do, all I would need to do is add a... Wait a second. All I would need to do is add a splitter that chucks overflow into... So, what we actually... Oh my god, I've solved it. Okay. I think what we actually want to do here is chuck many of these so that you're making a lot of dark matter residue. I don't know if we need 4. Then, on the end of it, throw a... How do you make this again? Dark matter crystal is a particle accelerator? Throw a particle accelerator. Just, you know, casually build a particle accelerator in your back fucking yard. We're missing cooling systems. God damn it. When it goes into that, you have the excess come over here. Back into the thing. And then vent the extra so that it's always free of output. I think that'll work. Jose says, I'm headed off for food. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Thanks so much. Thank you. Why is our cooling system still not working? Did I not build a dimensional depot or something? Or what's going on there? 1 hour left to make some progress. We got this. We can do it. What do you guys want to talk about? I'm open to suggestions. I feel like I'm rattling your ear off with conversations that make no sense about dark matter. If you can't build your own particle accelerator, store-bought is fine. That's crystal. I need all clad right here. Picking apples after work today. I have never really understood picking apples. How many apples are you eating? Like a week? How many apples are you going to pick, Cams? Local place is free admission for a few days because they have so many apples. Holy shit. I'm eating an apple a day. Keeping the doctor away. Free admission for a couple days. That's amazing. I mean, that's a terrible business plan, but that's amazing. It's amazing, though. You can can apples? I didn't understand what your sentence meant at first. I thought you just accidentally typed can twice. You can also sauce them. I'm not eating them all. I'll probably make an apple pie, which takes up to 8 apples. So many yummy apple desserts. I will say, apple desserts. Yeah, I'm on board with. Absolutely. Okay, so this one should be excited photonic matter. Absolutely. Is that here? Yes. Have you tried throwing apples instead of eating them? Who are you throwing your apples at? My wife gets free apples from people in the area, makes them into apple butter for gifts. Oh my god, wait. Turns out you can't have enough apples, apparently. No, that's dark matter residue. Shit! I thought I had the right thing. I did not have the right thing. Uh-oh. Oh no, I gotta do the full pipe network here. Is it flushing? Please flush. Classic Ryan reading a response. But not the original message. Does Indiana mess with rhubarb? Oh my god, Hester. Rhubarb is literally my favorite food. Oh, I hate apples. That's why I'm stuck with Mars all the time. I hate apples, which is why I'm stuck with Windows all the time. Dude, I fucking love rhubarb. Rhubarb is one of my favorite foods. Yeah, absolutely. Big fan. Where did I put excited photonic energy? Is it here? Yep, it's not there. It's here. Just one over. Rhubarb strawberry pie is so good. It is. It is. Rhubarb strawberry pie is great. I'm a huge fan of just rhubarb as a taste generally, like as a ingredient generally. No, you don't even need to add the strawberry to sweeten it for me. Big fan. Rhubarb crumbles amazing. Oh my god. I want you to know that I made a joke about you not reading the first message in chat during peak with the dinguses as characters. Am I just a meme to you, Evo? I'm a real boy. Yeah, you know that, right? I'm a real person. Yes? You're just a meme to all of us? I guess that's fair. Can I build one of these yet? No? What the fuck is up? What the fuck is up, Kyle? What's up with my cooling systems? Just a meme to you guys? I don't know. It's kind of a compliment. I mean, it means I'm funny, right? It doesn't even mean I'm funny. Oh, no. I just realized that's the worst thing possible. I'm a meme. That doesn't mean I'm funny, because in this day and age, memes aren't funny. They're just a little bit attention consuming. That's the whole, like, that's the whole deal. They're just, like, a little bit, like, I don't know, something to spend your time on. What are these fucking cooling systems being used for, dude? You're looking at the wrong memes, I fear. So you're telling me, when you're looking at memes, I mean, be honest with me here. When you're looking at memes, you're sitting there, meme, laughing your ass off, scrolling, giggling, scrolling, chuckling, scrolling, showing this to everyone like, isn't this hilarious? If you're laughing at even half the memes, if you're laughing, basically laughing at even half the memes you're looking at, I think you're very strange. I mean, I'm jealous, but I'm just like, Ryan, they're pronounced maymays. You're so right. You're so right. They're maymays. My bad. Probably all these fucking turbo motors on the 500 I'm making right now, huh? Probably. I mean, not really. This is good. The other ones? RCU is probably the RCUs. If you're unhappy, just say so. I mean, I am occasionally unhappy, but I just think that, like, I guess my thesis here is not that memes are not funny. It's just that, like, we're steady trickling the sort of slightly funny that memes are, like, 18 hours a day through our phones to our brains, right? I'm just saying I think the Overton window on, like, what gets a chuckle. Yeah, Jeff gets it. 1 out of 200 memes actually makes me laugh. Most are a sharp exhale through my nose of slight amusement. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes Mars makes memes for the dinguses. They do make me laugh, but don't tell him that. I get a nose exhale every so often. Yeah. No, I'm not saying, like, memes aren't funny or, like, I'm depressed, which maybe, but, like, I'm saying it's the I think that mostly memes are less funny and more diverting, as in, like, diverting your attention. Like, oh yeah, that's something to look at while I wait for the dentist, or, like, something to look at while I spend an hour in bed not wanting to think about getting my day started. Maybe I am depressed. I'm just kidding. Also, I do not spend an hour in bed thinking about how to get my day started anymore. I do not have that kind of time. That was pre-child. I guess it's mostly reels that make me laugh nowadays. Dang, I should probably start keeping track of what memes like actually make me cackle here. So we need 1,000 SAM fluctuators as we wait on this shit, but let me go look though, because it did not appear that RCUs was like a problem, right? Like for the first time in forever, I'm backed up on RCUs. Wait, no, but that's not what I'm making. I'm waiting on so maybe it's thermal propulsion rockets, but why? What are those used in? The only item that uses this stuff is like probably just that I'm waiting on more copper and stuff. Is this backing up? I think it's finally backing up. I think that's what's happening. Okay. It's finally backing up. It's just going to take a while. And then I will eventually get some in here. Are you winning, son? I feel like I'm losing. I feel like I'm losing it, basically. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. We're talking video format. I feel like I have laughed until I cried multiple times watching TikToks recently, but I feel like that's different from a meme. I do think TikTok is a higher standard. Like whoever it was earlier who said most of my laughs come from reels these days, I did feel a little bit, a smidgen of judgment in my heart. In my heart, I was like, oh, you watch reels? What's it like being on discount TikTok? I would say most. I'm sorry, Cams. I'm so sorry. I do say probably most of the like meme related type of fun I get each week is probably from TikTok. I needed 50 cooling systems. I've got 67. Build one particle accelerator. I would never bully Cams, but I don't disagree. LOL, what? I mean, I'm not like spitting. This is not me like saying something out of left field here. This is like a relatively well-known internet fact, right? Like, I mean, fact is a strong word, but like, I'm not saying it's superior because I don't think it is necessarily. It's probably ruining us, but TikTok is definitely the like forefront of is the forefront of that good funny internet content. Fact is a strong word, exactly. I've curated my TikTok to be such an educational political medium. It's not really funny anymore. I definitely laugh at reels more. Interesting. I'm sure there is definitely some major variance on the... I need to figure out how to make this in a way that I can stamp down again right afterwards. I'm sure there's definitely variance on like your individual algorithm and stuff. What would that look like here? If I were to make this... Iculus, how's it going, dude? If I were to make this so that I could stamp it down multiple times. From here, you make... let's try this. Right there. Superposition oscillators which go off to the right. So then we will need a merger here facing that way. Then you will need a pipeline going here that will also need to bring in diamonds in order to produce dark matter crystals. However, the dark matter crystals will go... I don't have any power because I didn't power this shit. This direction. Hi, dear Kex. Okay, if you had to rank them. TikToks. What are the other... okay, TikToks, Reels, YouTube Shorts. Did people... I mean, I guess people watch Reels on Facebook, right? So I guess Instagram and Facebook, we're going to call that the same? Is it different? Reddit, but are you scrolling video shorts on Reddit? You might... if you do that, I didn't know that it existed. And let's do this for like hilarity first. Hilarity. They're both owned by Meta. They are, and in fact, if you post to Instagram Reels, they can be viewed on Facebook. So I know that a lot of times it's just the same post being twice. So, in terms of hilarity, let's rank TikTok, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. There's definitely going to be individual variants based on your algorithm and stuff. For instance, I have never felt like my Instagram Reel algorithm is really hitting the spot for me. Maybe a little bit more recently, but I would also say TikTok Shorts Reels. I would say TikTok Shorts Reels. Shorts is weird because I do think there's like... I think it's like such a wide... I guess my experience with TikTok Shorts is that it... or sorry, with YouTube Shorts is that it's like very broad in terms of its... I feel like it's like a fire hose. Like you really never know what you're going to get and half the stuff misses hard. But the stuff that lands is very funny. I've never once looked at YouTube Shorts. Probably for the best. I mean, I don't think my life is better for being over there. Dark matter crystals are 71, which is right here. So this one right here needs to be... my reels are almost always the same as what I get on TikTok. Yeah. Oh, I just realized this is going to be so interesting. I don't know how to do this in a way that doesn't sync everything. Only syncs what I need to sync. This is an interesting little puzzle. Sorry, I need to keep scrolling. I see funny reels on Facebook for book content a lot. I mean, what are we really ranking here other than like competing giants algorithms that... Shorts just want to spoil whatever game I'm getting into. TikTok over the others. Reels is often just old content. Reels is getting shit on over here. But I feel like Instagram users are probably happier than TikTok users. I don't know. For me, it would be Reels over TikTok over Shorts because the Shorts aren't necessarily funny. It's always a treat when a certain BG3 Act 3 YouTube Shorts of yours finds its way back. Yeah. I'm still really proud of that one. Sometimes I have to remind Megan that she's TikTok famous and she's on a TikTok that has almost 1 million views. She's the star of a TikTok that has almost 1 million views. Actually. Instagram users lie about their lives better. I do love that, Carly. That's true. Wait, really? Oh shit, was it gonna go over there? It was. Shit, fuck. The old Minecraft short, TikTok, I should say, where we're playing Minecraft blind for the first time, and Megan says, I don't understand it. We're dealing with villagers, and she says, I don't understand it. I say, what? And she says, we've enslaved these people, put them in a glass house, made them fuck each other, and yet they have emeralds to pay us? It has like 900,000 views on TikTok. Something like that. Let me check. Megan delivers it funnier than I do, of course. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's got a lot of views. 800,000 views. Is Dempsey still here? My best TikTok ever is still 1.1 million views on Meridia's beacon.
It is, but it is beautiful. Meridia's beacon.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Dark matter crystal. So, didn't I just hook that up? Why is it not going? The fuck? I never hooked it up? Skyrim PTSD. Top 2 clips on Twitch are also Meg focused. I know. She needs to quit her job. Have you watched Crowd Control and Dropout yet? I have not. Is it good? It looks good. I haven't had a chance yet though. Did I just go in the wrong one? No, it's the right one. What did I do wrong here? Going up. Oh, there's only 6. That's why. There's like none. So we should probably fix that. The reason there's only 6 is because of lack of liquid? Because they're going in here. Left should be overflow. Middle should be any. At least for now. It was fantastic? Hell yeah. Ugh. Game Changer episode of Crowd Control was great. I want to check it out. Yeah, the Crowd Control trailer looked awesome. I need to take a look. Can't build another one though because I don't have enough cooling systems. Oh boy. Hi, Ella. How's it going? All right, so here's my thought. If we chuck a couple dark matter crystals into here, it will make a lot of dark matter residue. That is good. With a lot of dark matter residue, we can make a lot more dark matter crystals, which we can then plug back in to here. So here is how we would have to manage it, though. We have to bring diamonds up here, first off. But with smart, how exactly do we want to do this? With smart and or programmable splitters. No, we just need smart. We just need smart, I believe. What we want here is like center to be any, left to be overflow. Center any goes directly towards a merger here. We do need a priority merger, though. Priority merger is actually the key. This is amazing. Oh my god, we finally get to use a priority merger. So priority merger, right input is high, center input is low or medium. So if given the opportunity, it will take from here first. This is genius. I'm so happy right now. Oh my god. So this is all dark matter crystal that we are making from the dark matter residue, meaning it needs to get used. So as long as we keep this thing with diamonds, then it will take this dark matter residue, 150 per minute, 250 per minute. So we might need to slow this down a little bit. Oh boy. And or speed this up a little bit. 375. I think we want this to be pretty big. So I think we do this. 300. What is this? 250? Okay, so we want it like this. It will take all of the dark matter residue, turn it into dark matter crystal, which will get priority, which will here can either go left or right. It will get priority pushed this direction, pushed onto this belt before this gets taken, which is the lower thing, which we don't necessarily need to spend. Shoved back into here and put into here. What if we create too much? What if it becomes a backlog? Well, that's why we have right here a sink ready to accept. Surface is too uneven. Ready to accept any extra, any overflow from the, this should be its own thing. From the belt. I am really happy with that solution. I think that will work. Now, we may need to do something different for all of the other things that also create dark matter residue, meaning it will be very expensive, but it should work. We need to bring diamonds up here right now because this thing needs resources. Oh boy. Anyways, hi Ella, how's it going? You're really going forward with the mustache? I don't know. Do you think I should chop it off? I have a wedding in 2 weeks. My best friend's wedding. I'm considering chopping it off. Ryan, IDK if you saw / responded to my message earlier, but did you see Brennan made a TikTok? I did see the TikTok. No. Did you send it to me? I did see the TikTok. Why does he look like he's being held hostage? Did you see Izzy's TikTok? Is the other question I have. Timing is 67. Did somebody say 6'7"? I'm so sorry. I hang out with middle schoolers literally all day. It's all they fucking talk about. It's 6'7" this, it's 6'7" that. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. I can't help it. I've yet to learn what the 6'7" thing is. I don't even know, dude. It's just the thing the middle schoolers think is really fun to talk about. Hi, Bobby Gobby. How's it going? What's the 6'7" thing? Can anybody actually explain this? Because I can't actually. All I know is that I hang out with middle schoolers at cross-country practice every week, and they all are very obsessed. So here's the story. So one of our runners the other day placed 67th in a race, and everybody freaked out. They were very, very excited for them. The week after that, one of our runners got bib number 67 at a race. So it said 6'7" on the front of their jersey. They were very, very excited. They freaked out. 6'7" is just a thing. Middle schoolers go around, they go 6'7". I think it is. It's a meme of some sort. I know that LeBron did it the other day. I think it may be related to height, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I could not tell you. All I know is that we have decided that if any kids at practice say 6'7", they have to run 700-meter repeats. Because I'm tired of hearing it. I'm just kidding. But I did threaten them with that the other day as a joke. Someone basically said it's the Gen Alpha equivalent of 21. Can I ask a follow-up question? What is 21? What? Oh, it's the... No, that's a vine. What are you fucking talking about? That's a vine. So is it just... So you're saying it's a vine? I understand now. I always forget about the 21 vine. I forget about it constantly. Oh my god, look at all these dark matter crystals we're making now. Oh my god, look at all these dark matter crystals we're making now. We're cranking out dark matter crystals. Oh baby. Oh baby. I am a genius. I'm a genius. It's from a TikTok based on a song talking about a Big Brother player? No, a basketball player who is 6'7". Why did I think that was Big Brother? But that's according to ChatGPT, so I don't know if we can trust it. Is it a neighbor of the sex number? In the same way that 668 is the neighbor of the beast. I love that. So this thing has enough dark crystals. Oh, this is fun. Now the question is, do we need to do a lot? It makes 10 per minute. So like we're kind of... What are these Super P oscillators good for? They're used in AI expansion servers. Oh boy. Well, that's fun. Okay, never mind. So we do need to put them on the bus. We absolutely will be needing to put them on the bus. That's going to be 72, meaning we're going to have to make a brand new extra wall, a blueprint for our thing before too long, because we're running out of space. Okay, superposition oscillators are on the belts. They also need to be shoved into a dimensional depot, maybe? I don't really know that I need to, but I just like having we don't know what else it's used in, so... We're going to shove everything into a dimensional depot at this point. So it sounds like we figured out what 6-7 means. It's not particularly interesting, but just like most of the things that middle schoolers do. That's fine. They're obsessed with it. The rest of us don't understand it. What else is new? I thought it was some kid shooting free throws who was asked how many he would make, and he said IDK 6-7. What? That might explain to this part of it. People are like, 6-7? The ballers, by the way. Big brother ballers. I honestly think, and maybe it's just because the kids think I'm old this year or something. I honestly think last year was like Ohio, skibbity riz, skibbity toilet, like a million different words, right? Like new slang. This year, I feel like the only one I've heard is 6-7. I don't know why. It just feels like a year that's very light. What the Sigma? That was last year too, right? I think. This year has only been 6-7, and frankly, it's not been like a lot of that, you know, just a little. Pretty excited about this. How many coupons do I have, by the way? 82 printable coupons. Now, do I need to absolutely ramp all of this up? Probably. But on the other hand, we're already backing up dark matter crystal, meaning so at some point we could probably just close this line, right? Like at some point that line is not going to be needed. So we wouldn't even need this priority merger. But I don't know. It doesn't feel right to close it because what if I want to add more? Of course, I could just do another particle. I probably will do another particle accelerator, the same thing here, but I feel like it needs the... I do not know. In fact, I could do a smart splitter and send it back to the thing. That's probably what I should do. I should probably send it back to the belt. Like, make dark matter crystal in another way, right? So I'm taking 6 dark matter crystal, turning it into 50 meters cubed. 50 meters cubed becomes how many dark matter crystal? 10 dark matter crystal. So I'm getting a 6. I'm multiplying dark matter crystal 6 to 10 using these diamonds. We are almost out of diamonds, though. So that's the other problem, is eventually, if we're running out of diamonds, we still need this other thing coming in. So, I don't know, man. Interesting. Okay. Evo is 12. Woo. It was all RAR XD when I was in middle school. Cringe. That's true. That's true. Okay. We need to find a good place to call. Not to call it, but to like work towards calling it here. So with a superpositional oscillator, I can technically make what I need to make for the milestone. I'm already making biochemical spheres, right? Sculptors. I'm already making nuclear pasta. Not only am I making it, but we've got it. 200, 400, 800. Yeah, we've got it. We need 256 of the AI expansion server. So that's probably what's next. I remember when nobody could remember or could figure out, could agree on how to pronounce the word meme. I don't really remember that. Maybe you're just slightly older than me, or maybe I just missed that part of the conversation. The GIF and GIF debate was still going on when I was in high school. My sister told my 5-year-old nephew what the sigma is a swear, so he would stop saying it. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's really funny. We should check on power here in a second, too. Expansion server. These take things I don't make. So I need to make neural quantum processors first. So on the list over here, it is neural quantum P. Then AI expansion servers. I think we can check off dark matter residue, dark matter crystals, excited P matter, and super P. They're all being made. They're just not being made well yet. That's fine, though. So neural quantum processors are time crystals, supercomputers, trigons, excited photonic matter. This one, we probably just turn all that dark matter residue into crystals and sink it, right? Cheers used to pronounce it mem like memory. It would make me so mad back in the day. Lucas said skibbity one time and I shot him daggers and he got scared. I'm definitely at the point right now where I'm like, oh boy, I probably got to start watching what I say around L. Oh my god, I have the cutest story of all time. We got that neural quantum penis, by the way. Sorry. Cutest L update of all time. So sign language for I love you, American Sign Language for I love you, I believe, is this. Anyway, back to the cute story. We've been trying really hard. She says a lot of stuff now, by the way. In the last week, she started requesting ABCs by saying ACs, ACs. She says row row, which we thought was a request for row 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 your boat, but it turns out it's actually a request for wheels on the bus. And the reason for that is the wheels on the bus go round and round. And she says row row, which sounds like round round. And then that's what she's actually requesting. All kinds of animal noises and shit. She says bye-bye. She says go. She says, as of yesterday, she says asai, which means outside. Asai? It's kind of like that. Means outside. Emma also loves wheel on the bus. Hell yeah. But we can't get her to say I love you. We're really trying. We're really trying. But we did get her to try this the other day. And the way she did it was she just like raised her fist and was like I was doing this, I love you, and she was like just looking so confused at how she might control her fingers. So we're going to take that as an I love you, even though it doesn't actually mean anything. But we're going to get there. She's going to give you the finger now. What if she's just like, then shits her pants right after that? Where is this thing made at? Anyways, I gotta stop saying stuff like neural quantum penis. Sounds like your kid. Imagine a kid with the control to flip you off and shit their pants. I would be impressed. Yeah, I mean that's true. That's so true. So true. I googled what does a closed fist mean in ASL. What'd you find out? Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. These products are complex. How's our power? What? Oh, it's not connected. It's not connected. Oh my god, I just about had a panic attack. I was like, what the fuck? It's not connected. Production is high. 44-ish. So we're turning one of the things on and off again. Consumption is weirdly high-low. Very strange. Depends on context and positioning, so you need to give more info. Gotcha. And your stomach means I'm hungry. S or A, depending on the finger position, if I remember correctly. Oh, yeah. Is that right? Which one is which? I know this is like N and M, I think. And this is like... This is S? Or is this S? S is thumb in front. Gotcha. Forgot to connect the power earlier. Maybe she's just saying feed me. No, when she did, the good news is we know when she's doing that because she does this. More. That one's pretty obvious. The loudest word she says. James says, I know what S is because I have 2 S's in my name. Hell yeah. Sounds like the seagulls from Finding Nemo. You're so right. What are they saying in that clip? More? What are they saying? That's like the first... Mine. That's right. Mine. All right, we need that same excited photonic matter situation, which is like here. Mine. ADHD is a hell of a drug, man. I've been sitting here waiting for my timer to go off so I can take the lasagna out of the oven. The apartment smells amazing. I'm sure it's been 30 minutes. I never set the timer. Luckily, oh no. Never set the timer. Luckily, it's just brown on the top, not burnt. It's probably been close to an hour. Wow. Yeah. Okay, we need Trigon supercomputers, time crystals. Let's go get some of those things working towards this. Now I want lasagna. I am kind of starving, and I'm gonna, unfortunately, I'm gonna head to practice right after this, and so it's like, Kind of unfortunate. I would love to get some food instead, but cross country season has just been hard. I've really enjoyed it, but this year, for me, I have been not seeing Elle a lot in the evenings because it's, by the time we're done, she's basically in bed and not eating until very late in the day. And we need one thing from there. What else was it? It was time crystals. 68, which is here, and then trigons, which is there. I feel like it's just been an extra challenge this year. This is year 3. It is, yeah. It's crazy to think about, but it's year 3. The 6th graders who I started coaching 3 years ago are graduating this year. Which is really wild. Like, they have grown so much. It's really kind of making me emotional. They've grown so much, and then some of them still do the dumbest shit, and I'm like, God damn it. What do you mean? Want to hear a fun Lucas story? Yes, please. Graduating? No, sorry. So they came in as 6th graders. They ran 6th grade, they ran 7th grade, they ran 8th grade. Or they're currently running 8th grade, so. They can run on the team starting in 6th grade rather than 7th, if that's what you meant. You should be Mark 6. Why is that Mark 5? Lucas just started soccer last weekend for his 2nd year. Last evening at practice, they were doing a scrimmage. He yelled out, "Defenders, get ready. We're not going easy," like he's some pro soccer player and not a kid who barely knows what he's doing. I wish I had his confidence. Wow, that's so funny. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant graduating out of like our program in middle school. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Not high school graduation. Sorry, that was not clear. Not very clear. Perfect. And then excited photonic matter is the other one. That's really cute, Tony. It's also just like very like it's so like anime. It's like that's so funny. He also acts like an assistant coach, tells everyone what to do. It's insane. Oh, boy. We have a kid like that on the team right now who I love very deeply because, frankly, he reminds me of myself. Oh, this kid, like, reads constantly, is, like, always very interested in whatever is going on, immediately has something to say about everything. And I'm like, oh, man. You are great, and also... You are a challenge in a way that is, like, too familiar to me. That's the problem. The problem is not that you're a stranger to me. The problem is that I recognize myself in that. Okay, so we have supercomputer here. Not quite fit. Are your middle schoolers talking about Silksong? No, one of the... So, frankly, this is probably good for me, but none of the kids who played video games are... One of them graduated and one of them quit. So, so Cuphead kid quit. He might have known what Silksong was. Cuphead kid got injured and switched sports, which is probably for the best. So now I have just a bunch of, like the kids basically, whenever they talk about video games, it's just like Fortnite and Call of Duty. And Roblox. We're definitely more fully in the Roblox era for sure, which is a little rough because I do not know shit about Roblox and Cuphead kid quit. Yeah, it's sad. Gamers don't touch grass. Obviously, that's true. I love when I see a kid do something silly and I just get to be like, yeah, you're going to remember that at 3 a.m. in your 20s. Yeah, you're going to remember that one. Yeah. Any of them know you stream? No, they don't. Nope. And I wouldn't like, you know, tell them if they asked. If it came up, maybe, you know, against my wishes, we would have a conversation, but. No, I don't even really give away that I know video games at all. I mostly try to avoid. I will occasionally, out of curiosity, ask them what they play, but I don't ask, like, I don't talk about any video games just because. I just want to run this straight. Probably. And more diamonds here. More dark matter crystal. Plugged into a similar situation over here with a sink. Wouldn't even have to use the same sink, but children don't need to be here. Oh yeah, absolutely. No, I mean, if a kid ever was like, I saw your stream, I'd be like, great, tell me your username, you're banned. That's like, whoa. I have not paid attention to this yet. The quantum encoder does some crazy shit. What is this? Look at this animation. Let's look at this animation and then I'm gonna call it a day. Ah, it's trying to get rid of dark matter residue. Damn it. This glow is the cool part. All right, that was pretty cool. TBF, I think you could get away with it by using broski like, oh, my nephew plays that sort of deal. Yeah, no, I mean, it is occasionally like, they'll be like, Fortnite, and I'll be like, you know, I will occasionally be like, reveal that I have a little bit too much Fortnite knowledge because I played way too much of it. But it's fun. It's just fun to like it's fun to get to talk with them about things that they know really well, which is, so occasionally I will, you know, I'll ask about like what they, a lot of times I just ask like what they do with their free time, and a lot of times the answer is video games. And then it's like, oh, what do you play? So it comes up occasionally, but okay, what we should do here is probably finish this and then call it a stream. So we need a merger here. Then I think for this one, we just chuck everything directly into this. This needs powered. I don't think this guy got powered. Nope. So this is all a design we could multiply if we needed to. I don't really want to multiply right now because of the insane power cost this would take, but You make neural quantum processors and dark matter residue at 75 per minute. You take 150 per minute. As soon as we get diamonds
it smelled like poop in here.
in here, holy shit. As soon as we get diamonds in here, it will work. Hi, friends. How's it going? Oh, my goodness. It's Bits. Thank you for the raid of 168 people. Hi, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Satisfactory. Thank you. I am in the middle, a.k.a. the end, of my first ever Satisfactory playthrough. We're 250 hours in. Oh, my lord. This game is breaking my brain. It is challenging me. It is delighting me. It's fun. It's fun. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, it's Bits. Thanks so much for the raid. I appreciate you. How was your stream? Diz wants me to gift a sub to somebody randomly. I got you. I got you. I can do that. Welcome in. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the addiction. I know, right? Oh boy. I have been telling everybody I'm happy. I'm excited to finish my first playthrough so that I can start a new playthrough because I would like to start some things over and do things differently. So, thank you so much for the raid. That's really kind of you. Hope you had an excellent stream. No, don't feel like you need to stick around or anything, but I appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. Were you playing Satisfactory today? Zaran says, I saw your video on YouTube. I'm about to be so addicted to this game. Yeah, we're like 160 episodes deep on YouTube at this point. 250 hours in the game, but some of those hours didn't make it to YouTube. Yeah, still playing. A year later, September 18th. Next Thursday will be 1 year since I started playing this game. And we are working on phase 5. We're trying to get there. We might eventually get there. I don't know. Fleet Admirable. I can read your name. Cowboot, thanks so much for the follow. Thanks so much for the chat, I should say. Second playthrough is always better. Yeah. Love the helmet. Thanks. You must fix it. Even though it's in reverse. Tom Tay McCole, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks, Cowboot. Appreciate you. We're honestly not going to be here much longer. I was just saying I need to run, and it is 3:47. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to pass this raid on to somebody else. But let me at least get this hooked up and bring a little bit of diamonds in here so that we can get this machine running. Where is my diamonds at? My diamonds are there. Ooh, this is kind of a mess. We're going to have some overlap here. Uh-oh, this is ugly as shit. That's ugly. Don't look. Don't look. I never, ever... Oh, no, this is so ugly. I've never, ever once done any clipping in this game at all, period, ever. Thanks for the follow, fan. I appreciate you. Thanks, Brylar Gaming. Give him a tour? Oh, I don't know that I have the time. Wait a second. Shouldn't there be diamonds here? Wait, why are there no diamonds here? Wait. No, diamonds here. Diamonds here? No clipping, no clipping, no clipping. It's fine. Walk through the door. There's no clipping. Look at this supposedly straight belt. The fuck is wrong with you? Renoshi, thank you for the follow. Avert your eyes from the clipping. Okay, I will give you the most brief of all tours because I am kind of proud of my weird little project. So I will show it to you. Okay, so welcome to my factory. Here's the thing we've tried to do with this factory. We've tried to build a vertical bus. So one, that's my train station. That's, how I bring a lot of my resources in. It's an elevated sky platform in the sky. It goes out to a lot of different resources. It brings them back to here. Then this is my vertical factory. What's the button to hide HUD? T. So I accidentally took a screenshot. I didn't mean to do that. Why is it? So down at the very bottom, I have all of my resources coming in here. They get lifted on conveyors And then on every one of these floors, I'm building a new product. And those products get added into the vertical bus, which also gets pumped directly up. So each one of these floors is a new product. Like this one is heat sinks. That's cooling systems. This is fused modular frames, etc. They all go here on the bus. And they get lifted to the next floor. And they get labeled, where you can draw from them if you need them. And they get pushed upwards. Pro streamer, by the way. I'm such a pro streamer. Yeah. I'm pretty proud of it for a first factory. It's a monstrosity, but it's my monstrosity, and it works. We do have a smaller, tiny factory over there that does a couple extra things that wouldn't fit. We also have a sign that says poop, and a sign that says H. This is my factory. I still have no idea what's happening in this game after a year. Yeah. But soon we'll be done, and then you won't have to know anything. You know? For now, we're doing it and you don't know. But soon we'll be done and you won't know, which will be better. I need to upgrade all this shit to Mark 6. Okay, I gotta run. Xno the Gamer, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the raid. We'll pass you on to somebody else who's playing some Satisfactory. I'm gonna save game and get out of here though. So thanks for hanging out, you guys. I appreciate you. Get running, dingus. I gotta leave. Must leave.